Hello, Stella here, welcome back. We are, I think, up to, whoops, put some paper in my tea. Are we up to 3 or 4? Offhand, I'm not sure. Anywho, it's this project, our Tea with Friends box. And our tea bags are going to go in there. Okay, now at the end of the last video, I noticed that I was a bit crooked here. I was up. I fixed it. It looks a bit bowed, that's just the camera. I fixed it. They're as even as I can get them. Okay. We can actually put this in now. Got my mark. I just want to put a little bit more glue in there because it's come out a bit. Oops. Okay, so we're going to be putting this in, and we're going to put glue on the sides, the bottom, and that side. And I've decided I'm going to put the flowers on that side, and it's going to go there. So I really can't see whether it's straight or not, to be honest. So what can I put in there to make it look, give me something straight. How do I know you're straight? Now that looks okay actually. Now when I look at it with both eyes, it's a little bit wider at the bottom than it is at the top. We're going to go there. And that is 5 1/4. Oh, we are so wrong. 5 1/4 is there. And that definitely looks crooked. So 5 almost 1/4. 5 1/4. I'll tell you what, I'll put a pencil mark. Let me just put it up here. And I'll get a pencil mark at 5 1/4. That's not quite it. Eraser, please. Thank you. Okay, that's 5 1/4 there. Okay. 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Let's see how it looks now. That's there, and that one is there. I'm going to stand up for this one. I know this base is just a little bit wider by a couple of millimeters. Okay, so let's try and pull out this one. I've got that 5 1/4 there, and that 5 1/4 there. And that is not straight. That is straight. Okay, I'm just going to push it in and just hold it for a bit. I'm going to put something up on top. Taking the sunlight away. Just got to make sure we are still pointing up. That's it. Okay, now we're going to start the journal. Okay, I have got, oops, no I can't use that because I made a mess with the hole punch, stapler, sorry, which is a shame, it's just a waste of paper now. It's too messy to use. So what I've got here is 3 signatures. We'll go through one, and they're all mostly the same. I have got 3 pages from the photo range. I've used the landscape ones, obviously, to make this. So I've got 3 of them for each signature. And then I've got a bit of vellum, a nice vellum page. And then I've got some journaling pages, which I've got, some of them have got cakes, etc. on them. Friends in a teacup. And there's friends sitting at a table having tea. And then I've got just a heavier sheet of cardstock. One can put a photo there. In fact, I might just put something like that in here. How about that? Okay, we've got that, and then we've just got a little strip. And then this one, I took the pattern and cut out that frilly edge. Another page to add, and this is from a different set of papers. And then we've got some more just plain journaling papers, and I'll separate them. And then we've got a little envelope, and that would be good for bits and bobs. I might put some tags or something in there. They've pretty much all got the same, different patterns used, but they're all fairly equal. So I'm just having 3. Okay, and I'm using black cardstock. Now I reckon this is 216. Actually, it might be more. Might even be 250, pretty close to 250. It's really quite heavy. It doesn't say on the pack, I don't think. 250 GSM. So that's what we're going to be using. Let's pop that away for a sec. Okay, I've got my box board, and I'm using a thinner box board than I used for the actual box. I'm using 700 GSM because it is just a little bit more flexible. I didn't want it to be real stiff. So we've got 4 3/8 or 11.2 with 6 1/2 or 16 1/2. 2 of them, and our spine is 2 inches or 5.2 centimeters by 16 1/2 centimeters or 6 1/2 inches. Okay, now I have drawn a line across the top at 3/8 of an inch, and from the bottom 3/8 of an inch up, and then I've divided it into 3 for each signature. So what's that, 5 and 5/8? Oh, yeah. So between these lines is 5 and, it's not 5 and 5/8 at all, Stella. What were you thinking? It's 5 3/4. I did that before I measured. 5 3/4. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to poke holes. I'm not going to use a hole punch. I'm just going to poke holes with a pokey tool, and I'm going to use my my mat here, right in the corner of those. That was just a little bit off. And this, of course, is all going to be covered, so they will have to be done again. What are we looking for? We're looking for I don't know how to get rid of all those lumpy bits. Just put that back there. Now we're going to grab our masking tape. And I'm going to put the spine halfway across, and then what are we looking for? These small scissors. Now I think 1.5 millimeters is enough, and 1.5 millimeters is 2/16. of an inch. No, 2/16, that's an eighth. It is 3/16, sorry about that. Whoops, stay. Just need to make sure that we can open and close. As we go along, we will still be poking the holes just to make sure they stay open. And then we are going to put another piece across there. Again, keep that hole going. Okay, I'll just put it in from this angle. Ooh. You notice I've gone over at the top there? That's because I've got a little fold in that masking tape, and I don't want that on there, so I'm going to trim it off. I'll trim that little piece off. Okay, that's good. We've got all our 3 holes there. And this is just An added bit of security, this masking tape, to go inside here. Okay, we only needed, I don't know, it looks about 3/8 of an inch other side. And that'll be the same. I will just cut this by hand. And that's where it's going to go, with my lines here so I can still see them. Okay, I'm going to use tape. Normally I would use the double-sided sheets. I'm just checking on this. It is stuck down. It is stuck. Beautiful. Loving it. Okay, yeah, normally I would use, so why am I not using them? Double-sided. I don't know. Oops. I'm not going over that gully. Just going up through it. Of course you can if you want to. I don't think it really makes any difference at all. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And I don't think it makes any difference. And then we'll go 2 down the middle. Oops. Been a while since I've done one like this. Okay, we do have to go. We do have to go. Okay, I'm leaving the gully. burnishing real well. I don't think it matters which is up, which is down. Just going to do one side at the moment. Isn't it funny how the larger the tape, the easier it is to come off? We're going to take some corners away and we're going to leave the thickness of this, which is about 1/16 of an inch. So we're just going to leave that amount. The amount you leave here depends on the thickness of your chipboard, box board or grey board. Okay, now we are going to train it. That's where I want you to go. Other side. Once that's stuck down, look how beautiful that corner is going to be. Okay, I'm actually going to use glue, I think, because I don't have much room. Let's see how big this one is. No, we'll use tape. Put it to the edge. Actually, we'll put it to the edge of the box board. There will be some tape overhang up here, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that because I'm also going to cover the inside with paper, so it won't matter. Stop. Okay. Now let's gently just see if I can use that. Gently work that. And this one. That's it, beautiful. Now what we want to do is poke our holes again. Whee! Where are you guys? Oh, I can see you there. Is that you? Yep. And is that you in there? You're a bit high up. That's it. And where are you? There you go. I hate it when they... I might have to use... I'm going to use the hole punch because I don't like that raised bit, you know, that happens there. That's horrible. So I'm going to use this, and it's only fractionally bigger than my holes. Better. Right, now let's pick some paper for in here. Oh, that doesn't fit all the way across. Oh, it's not landscape anyway. Dull. actually, let's put black in there. Put black in. Then we can put cover on top. There. And there. Is it that one or that one? Oh, definitely a big one. I need to trim just a little bit more off the bottom, I think. Just a smidge wedgie. And I'm going to put double-sided sheet on this one. And this is the way I do it. You've seen me do this before. That's a sticky side. Make sure we fit all the way. So it's very hard to see. That looks pretty okay. A little bit of overhang, but oh yeah, I've got a bit of overhang over here that needs to go. Smidge in there. Going to go from that side, I think. Looks okay. It's very hard to see with the black, but it looks okay. pay special attention to the spine area with your burnishing, because then we're going to lift that up. And just very, very gently go in here. You're just easing the fibres of the paper. You probably know that already. I don't think I'm teaching anything new. And then this one. I'm going to the outside now, just burnishing down that gully. Back to the inside, give it another going over. It's beautiful, no cracking. I do have a little bit of cracking there. If you do have a little bit of cracking, just open the crack just a touch, put some glue in there. There we are, all fixed. Okay. We need to do those holes again. And we're going through the same holes we did before. Just make sure we're in the right place. Going to need some sort of closure, and I'm going for ribbon, I think. Okay, we are going to be doing those holes probably again and again, because we need to cover the outside and the inside. I think let me just trim some of these down. Much better. So I could print them out in A5, then I wouldn't have to cut much. But this is okay. This one can go over. Not that one. Let's have a blue on one side and pink on the other. How's that? I like that. I like that teapot. So I'm going to flip that over. Let's get our measurements done. I'm going to there. So it's inside, just inside that line. And just inside that line. That's perfect. Now what are we going to have here? We'll have the cup. Trim just inside that line and just inside that line. And that one there. And then I think we might put a gingham. One of those in there. Yep. I need a bit more light. I hope that's not going to be too glary for you, but I just need a little bit more light. Okay, we're going to use some tape. A little bit of overhang with the glue there. Got a bubble there, just a little one. For a change, we've got some nice weather today. The sunshine, cool breeze though, because we're still heavily into winter. But at least we know there's a sun there. Quite warm in the sunshine. We actually have quite long winters here. I'm sure there's other places in the world like that too. I don't like it much, but I prefer a bit of warmth. I prefer spring and autumn. They're my favourite times of the year. Okay, I think we can take that one to there. Right to there. And this one's anyway up. Okay, we have to do those holes every time. The other option is to leave it till you've done all this, then put your markings on. I could have done that. But I was just preparing stuff and I thought, oh, I'll just do my markings now, and there we have it. Made more work for myself. Okay. I usually just poke a pencil in. To push those bits of fat paper. Yeah. Once you've got the elastic and all that in, it doesn't matter. It's hatch elastic we're going to be using, by the way. I'm a little bit crooked on that one, but it's not going to matter. Okay, now we are going to use, this is the front, and this is the back. We're going to do the same for the front and the back. And I think this time I might use the pink, if I've got a piece. I'm just going to trim these down, trim all these borders off. Sorry about the noise. Okay, I'm thinking that will be nice for the front. Ooh, or that one. Not that one. I'm looking at this for the back. I'm going to measure this. What were we? We were 4 1/4. 4 1/4 by 6 3/8. So 4 1/4. See if I can get that whole cup in. No, I can get most of it. Now do I go for the flour? What did I say it was? 4 1/4 by 6 5/16 actually. By 6 5/16, which is there. So I could do that. Yeah, I can get the top of, let's do that one. I can get the top of the okay. Now I'm going to mark it. There. And there. Let's see how we've gone. Oh, perfect. That is just perfect. I love that. That's very nice for there. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I'm thinking of mostly those roses. Yeah. So much fun, this one. I can't wait to fill it with tea bags. It will go up on my Etsy store. Yeah, this store is fairly new. It's not just memory books and journals, it's a lot of stationery, notepads, notebooks, plus decorative papers for download, etc. Plus pretty things. All need pretty things. Is that it? That's it, I think. Not bad stuff, not bad. And what if your friends don't drink tea, you say? Well, yeah. Exchange the tea bags for coffee pods. But I will be selling this with tea bags. I think that's it. Oh, it's a bit close to the edge. Can I pick it up? Please, can I pick it up? Please. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. That glue and tape will still be sticky. Okay, I have to print out another pink check, unless I use something from here. For there. That's all I've got left. Cookies. Okay, that's about the right size. I don't know. What about that one? That's also the right size. I think that one. I'm going for that one. What about that one? That's not quite the right size, a little bit small. But I like that one with the box. Let's take a little bit off the top. I like that, but we'll have that box going that way. Tape. I should be a bit canny with that thick tape because it's over $20 a roll. Okay, let's center you. There we go. Okay, my ribbon is going to go on the outside, and I'm going to have something on here. But in the meantime, let's redo those holes. to do the ribbon before I put the elastic in. So the ribbon's behind the elastic. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Go for that one, I think. And that should be long enough. Okay, it's either this ribbon or a organza narrow see-through ribbon. Do you know what? I'm going to go with the organza simply because I have blue and pink all tangled up here. There we go. Okay, so we'll let that dry for a bit. Oh shoot, we got too much light now. Okay, but I really need to see what I'm doing. So let's choose which one of these we want for our main colour on this one. Let's pick this one. Okay, open that and start with one of them. And double-sided note. And then the vellum, and maybe that envelope, and photographs. And that pretty little thing, and that one. Oops, no, we don't have enough. Forgetting about these. Let's start again. I'll put that there. We'll put another 2 foodies in there, and that one. Then the camera. That one, and another foodie. That one, and then we've got 2 of these. Let's put one. That one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, they're not all the same height, but that doesn't matter. As long as they're going to go in between those holes, and they are. Okay, I'm just going to put a thing on there. Okay, my elastic is a piece of black hat elastic. I've only got about 1 metre here, but I think that's enough. Just waiting for that to dry before I work on it. Oh, I've got these two as well. I'll put one in there and another one in here. Now, if you don't like edges sticking out like this, trim it, by all means trim it. I don't mind, but for a for something that I'm going to put up for sale, I may actually trim them. I'm not quite sure yet. Let's see how we go. Okay, we'll go for a blue one this time. That's so pretty. And that one. Here's our little camera. There it is. Nephew made this for me. Bless his heart. Gorgeous. It's just perfect. So that's that one. And we'll put a pretty one in there. Okay, just some more foodies. And then this one. Whoops. Try and make them all just a bit different. And I have some journaling pages there. So go on another journaling page. This one. That one, another journaling page, the envelope, that, and a journaling page. And the beauty of using elastic to put these in is that the recipient can remove them once they're full and add as much as this width will take. Okay, I'm looking at this one for the outside. Two foodies and that one, and then the envelope, and the camera, and that one, some more journaling pages. Journaling. Right. Two journaling, and then this little one, which is there. There we go, and I think our ribbon is pretty much on. So let's see what we need with this. I'm going to have my knots inside, and I think that's okay. You don't want it too tight, otherwise it will distort. Okay, so I'm going for that. So let's cut 3 that size. Oops, where are we going? That way and that way. And knot them. Left over right and under. And right over left and under. And we've got that knot. I don't know what kind of knot that is, but I learnt that in school 100 years ago. Okay, next one. Right, left over right and under, and right over left and under. Oh, that is the inside, isn't it? Oh God, yeah. That's the inside. I know there's a name for this knot. Like there's a name for every knot, but I can't think what it is. Left over right and under. And then right over left and under. There we go, and we'll just trim. Okay, let's just pop these in. Oh, how cute is that? So what have we got there? We got some plain pages, some journaling pages, or you can put stuff on there. In fact, I've got some ephemera that I've made I want to put in as well, so I'm going to do that. Let me just go and get them from the cupboard. Be back in a jiffy. Okay, I've got some ephemera here that I've created for this. Go away. Something came on my screen. Anywho, these ones are from my Teacup Bunnies paper collection. And there's little teddy bears having tea. Another teacup bunny. More teacup bunny. Teddies. And teddies. And that would be a nice little pocket. Let's see where we can pop this. Oh, we can pop this right there on the front. So let's get the glue. And I'm going to glue down one side and across the bottom. And that is all. Let's pop that just in there. Okay. And I just cut the leftover papers down a bit. It might be just a bit big to go in there. There we go, a little booklet for journaling or photographs, and I'm just going to pop it in there. Okay, what else have we got? That's a nice tuck spot. That one could probably use a tuck spot. So let's put some glue just here. Just from the bottom there to there. Let's put that in. Take that off. And a photograph can be tucked into there. Or no, another one of these maybe. Oh, I've got these bits flying everywhere. Confetti. Make your own confetti. There we go. Okay, so I'll put two in that first signature. Let's go for it. This one, the second signature. Oh, got a mess there. And oh, this is a pocket. I don't know if it's going to fit. This is from, I think it's from the Tea with Friends range. It's got these, oops, the score lines already, and you can see them faintly pink in there. I'll just fold them over. Yep, that'll fit in there nicely. Oh, that's not where I meant to put it. I meant to put it here. Oh shoot. Because that's only copy paper. Never mind. You put it down now, you can't waste it. Well, what am I going to do for that one? I'm going to pop that in there. How did I get that wrong? Okay, that was only one. Let's get two. A donut. Oops. You can put absolutely anything you want into a journal, and it doesn't have to be junky like a lot of them are. It can be pretty like this one is. That's too big for that. That's too big. So what will we put in there? That one would be nice. Put photographs in there on the back. Or, let me tell you what I'm going to do. This, I'm going to fold it in half. There we go. So it's two in that signature. Okay, let's go for this one. Signature 3. So we've got roses, we've got tea in a book. I like that one. We'll just make a little tuck spot of that one. I will go down the books and just a little bit up there. And these ephemera pieces, they're not stick-on, they're not stickers. They are simply ephemera pieces. And let's put a piece of cake in there, shall we? Nice piece of cake there. Okay, so we want to put something else in this one. That's a bit large, that one. A bit large for anything. Except there. Go there nicely. Now we can put something in there. I'll use this one. We'll go from there across the bottom and up to there. Oops. Bit of glue overhang. Excuse me. Yep. Okay, will that one fit? Oh, perfectly. Okay. Okay, let's go back to signature 1. See what else we can add. Just little pretty things. Add something here. Let's add a bunny in a teacup. They don't have to be tuck spots, they can just be glued there, but I like to leave a little bit of a tuck spot there. That anything can be tucked in. What else we got? We got those little doilies. A triple pack of doilies actually. Oh, a little handbag. How cute is that? But you don't have to fill every blank spot. You don't have to. Oh, there's a cake. Oh, a nice cup of tea. These little ephemera pieces I cut out by myself, by hand, with a pair of scissors. Okay, now the next one. Let's put something. Cookies. Even that one, what can we put there? It's too big. That's quite a large one too. A little rose. Let's go for the pink rose. We will make it a tuck spot. And then we'll put this one in there. Let's make sure it's going to fit. No, we'll have to cut it down a bit. I like to punch the inside corners as well, and that'll fit in there nicely. Okay, let me put something in there. That might be a bit too big. there. How cute are you? Okay, yeah, something over here I'm looking at. Photographs can be tucked in there as well. There we are. What can we put in there? Will you fit? Don't think so. How about you? Will you fit? Yes, you will. There we go. I think I'll put something on this one. I think I'll just put a cupcake on there. Okay, I don't think it needs any more than that. I want to make sure though that I've got everything, every little envelope that's got something. Where's your envelope? Oh yes, I know you've got one. How about your envelope? Yep, we've got something. I just feel like adding a pink rose there. Just in there, just for the hell of it. Okay. Okay, where's your envelope? There you are, you've got nothing in it, so let's put a cup of tea. That's too small, that's too big, that's too big. How about this one? That's just a little bit too big, too small. Too big, too big. You're too big. Too big. Too big. What about you? There you go. Some kiwi cheesecake. You stay in there. Okay, I am so absolutely chuffed with this. And I could, in fact I will, go and trim this before we do any more. Okay, I hope you'll come back because we're going to decorate the front, and that won't be a long video. And then hopefully we can get to decorate the box as well. Well, I've used quite a few of these. I have to make some more. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I have. Love this journal. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, that's it for now, and I'll see you next time. And I hope you will comment, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It really helps my my YouTube channel. Really helps me get out there, which I really appreciate. Okay, so keep well and stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.